Right now you have a phone in your pocket, maybe you bought a coffee today, maybe you ordered something online, and every single time the price probably ended in 0.99, 9.99, 19.99, 299.99. But have you ever wondered, why isn't it exactly $10 instead of 9.99? You say it's a marketing trick, right? But what if I told you that the reason this trick works is the same as the physics laws that govern the universe, Emmy Noether's symmetry breaking and energy minimization principles? This video will show you how your brain is a physics calculation machine, and this machine is manipulating you every single day. You're in a store, two products on the shelf, one is $10, the other is $9.99. Logically, you know the difference is just 1 cent. As much money as you earn in 70 seconds. But your brain processes these two prices in completely different ways. Research shows that products priced at $9.99 sell on average 24% more than those priced at $10. 1 cent difference, 24% sales increase. This seems illogical, but from a physics perspective, it's perfectly logical because your brain is doing what every system in the universe does: energy minimization. Emmy Noether proved a revolutionary theorem in 1915. Every symmetry in the universe corresponds to a conservation law. The symmetry of time gives energy conservation. The symmetry of space gives momentum conservation. But what happens when symmetry is broken? That's when the magic moment occurs. The system searches for a new energy minimum, and your brain, this incredible biological computer with 67 billion neurons, is doing exactly that. When you see $10, your brain locks into the $10 category. This round number is a mathematical symmetry point: complete, balanced, finished. But 9.99 breaks this symmetry. Your brain starts reading prices from left to right, and here's the critical point: the first digit. In 9.99, the first digit is 9. In $10, the first digit is 1. But wait, you say the first digit of $10 isn't 1, it's 10, correct? But your brain doesn't work that way. Your brain is a sequential processor. It reads from left to right and gives extreme importance to the first digit. This is called the left digit effect, and this is a direct result of energy minimization. Think about it. Your brain processes 11 million bits of information every second, but you can only consciously notice 40 to 50 bits, so your brain is constantly looking for shortcuts for energy savings. When you see a price, your brain doesn't do a complete calculation because complete calculation uses too much energy. Instead, it uses heuristics, approximate evaluation. And the most powerful heuristic method is focus on the first digit. 9.99, brain sees 9, throws it into the 9 price range category. $10, brain sees 1, throws it into the 10 price range category. The perceptual difference between these categories is much larger than the actual mathematical difference. A study at MIT showed women the same dress at different prices. Dress tagged at $39 had 35% purchase rate. Dress tagged at $40 had 23% purchase rate, $1 difference, but 52% less sales. Now let's go deeper. Emmy Noether's theorem tells us the symmetries of a system determine the conserved quantities of that system. Your brain is also a physical system, a machine that works with electrochemical signals, consumes 20 watts of power, and is subject to thermodynamic laws. And this machine is solving the most complicated computational problem that exists in the universe. Survival, to survive your brain, is constantly doing energy cost analysis. Every decision uses energy. Every calculation burns glucose. Every focus requires the breakdown of ATP molecules. So the brain is constantly asking this question: is this calculation worth it? When doing price comparison, full calculation, $10 minus $9.99 equals 0.01 requires high energy cost. Heuristic 9 is less than 10 requires low energy cost. The brain chooses the second method because evolutionarily a fast approximate answer is more advantageous than complete accuracy. Your ancestors in the forest, when they heard a sound, didn't calculate. This sound's frequency is exactly 850 hertz. Therefore, it indicates a medium-sized predator. They said sound exists, run, and survived. The same principle continues in modern shopping. When you see $9.99, your brain is applying Noether's principle. One system symmetry is being analyzed. Is it a round number or not? 2 symmetry breaking is detected less than $10. 3 energy minimization is activated heuristic calculation. 4 result. This is a 9 price acceptable, and this process happens subconsciously in milliseconds. Okay, nice theory, you say, but is there proof? Oh, there is, and it's magnificent. Carnegie Mellon and Stanford researchers examined brain activity with fMRI functional magnetic resonance imaging while people were shopping. The results were astonishing. When they saw $10 prices, the insula region activates. The insula is responsible for pain discomfort, and the "this is too expensive" feeling. The round number creates a psychological pain threshold. But when they saw $9.99 insula activation was 30% less, the brain literally feels less pain. At the same time, the ventral striatum region, the reward and pleasure center, is more active. Your brain thinks it found a good deal and releases dopamine. 1 cent difference, but at the neuronal level, a massive difference. This is the bioelectrical manifestation of symmetry breaking, round number symmetric state, high energy, state pain signal, broken number, asymmetric state, low energy state reward signal. The universe prefers the lowest energy state, so does your brain. Now it gets even more interesting. In quantum mechanics, before a system is measured, it's in superposition. Like Schrödinger's cat, both dead and alive, your brain also experiences a quantum-like process when it sees a price. Of course, the brain isn't a quantum computer. Neurons are too hot and wet. But decision-making mechanisms are mathematically similar to quantum systems. When you see $9.99, your brain is actually experiencing superposition between 2 possibilities. State A, this is a $9 thing, approximately 90% probability. State B, this is a $10 thing, approximately 10% probability. And the measurement moment, the purchase decision, collapses this superposition. But most of the time the brain chooses state A because this is consistent with the minimum action principle. Speaking physically, when a particle goes from point A to point B, of all possible paths, it chooses the one with the smallest action value. Your brain also, when making decisions, chooses the one with the smallest cognitive action value from all possible interpretations. $9.99 interpreted as $9 low cognitive action, $9.99 interpreted as $10 high cognitive action. The brain chooses the first. Noether smiles. What's interesting is this: the 99 strategy doesn't work in all cultures. America, England, Japan, .99 is super effective. Germany, Switzerland, Scandinavian countries less effective, sometimes even reverse effect. Why? Because cultural conditioning changes your brain's energy landscape. Americans have coded 99 prices as good deal. This pattern has been reinforced repeatedly in neural networks. So for their brains, $9.99 equals low energy path, but Germans have coded 99 prices as cheap tactic. For them, $9.99 equals high cognitive load because it requires the analysis. This is trying to manipulate me. Physics laws are the same, energy minimization still applies, but the energy landscape changes according to culture. Just like water. Water always flows to the lowest point. Universal physics. But which direction it flows depends on the terrain, local geometry. Online shopping has transformed the 99 strategy because digital platforms can hyper-optimize your brain's energy minimization. Think about Amazon. Dynamic pricing shows you 99 or 00 according to your browsing history. A/B testing learns which final digit works for your demographic, personalized anchoring. If you previously looked at $50, it shows $49.99 bigger, 99 effect, and the scariest part, neuromorphic pricing algorithms. Some companies now use artificial neural networks to simulate how your brain will react to pricing. Algorithms are modeling your brain's energy landscape and calculating the optimal price. Literally, artificial intelligence is manipulating you using your brain's physics. This is the dark side of Noether's theorem. If you understand symmetry and conservation laws, you can control the system, and now systems are controlling each other. Okay, my brain is being manipulated. What can I do? Good question. And the answer again comes from physics. Strategy 1. Metacognitive awareness. Your brain uses automatic heuristics, but if you know this, you can override it. When you see a price, ask yourself, am I focusing on the first digit? This simple question switches your brain from System 1, fast automatic mode, to System 2, slow analytical mode. It uses energy, yes, but you make a more accurate decision. Strategy 2, rounding up mental trick. Every time you see 99, consciously force yourself to round up. 9.99 becomes this is $10. 49.99 becomes this is $50. Difficult at first, but after a few weeks of practice, the brain creates a new energy pathway. Thanks to neuroplasticity, you're creating a new default mode. Strategy 3, price per unit analysis. Don't look at the price, look at the unit price. $9.99 for 500 grams equals $19.98 per kilogram. $11 for 600 grams equals $18.33 per kilogram. The second is cheaper, but might be missed due to the 99 effect. Strategy 4, 24-hour rule. When you see a 99 price and want to buy it, wait 24 hours. This time is enough to dampen your brain's initial emotional spike. Dopamine drops, rational analysis comes to the forefront. What will pricing be like in the future? Some trends are already visible. 1. Neurofeedback-based pricing, real-time brain activity measurement with wearable technology. The store adjusts the price according to your neural response to the product. Dystopian? Yes. Possible? Absolutely. 2. Quantum pricing. With blockchain and quantum computing, prices are constantly in superposition. There are multiple prices simultaneously for each customer, and they collapse at the measurement moment, the purchase. 3. Symmetry optimized displays. VR, AR glasses optimize prices according to your brain's symmetry perception. Some people see 99, some see 95, some see 00. But in the long term, there's also a counter trend. The transparent pricing movement. Some companies, especially Gen Z focused, are rejecting the 99 tactic and doing honest pricing because the younger generation hates manipulation and rewards transparency. Maybe the future will bring the end of 99, or maybe it will evolve, but know this pricing will always exploit the physics of the human brain because this is the inevitable consequence of thermodynamics. So why do prices end in 99? Because your brain, like every system in the universe, does energy minimization. Because symmetry breaking creates new equilibriums. Because the theorems Emmy Noether proved in 1915 still control the money in your pocket in 2026. Next time you see $9.99, you're not just seeing a price tag. You're seeing the fundamental laws of the universe dancing with 86 billion neurons. 1 cent difference. But behind it, there's cosmic mathematics. And now you know this mathematics. Use it. Symmetry breaks your wallet, opens physics, wins.